here today to celebrate the union of Emily and Paul as wife and husband. As we take a moment to realize why we are here today, let us also pause and realize where we are. Not only are we all here to witness and participate in the celebration of a wedding, we're conducting this in a zoo. How amazingly unique is that? We're surrounded by family and friends, but also by nature and wildlife. And it's within that context that I hope you may take inspiration for your lives together from the animals that surround us today. Just as the bald eagles and coyotes are known to mate for life, may you both have found your one and only in each other. And when things get rough at times, as they may, do not bury your head in your shell like a tortoise, but take inspiration from the giraffes who tower over the turmoil and see everything from a different view. And just like a peacock who is showing off its bright, colorful plume, may you both be constantly impressed with the beauty within your spouse that shines through every day. And lastly, never end your day without making each other giggle like laughing hyenas. The occasion not only marks the beginning of their marriage commitment together, but is a tribute of the love nurtured and shared between these two. They embark today on a new life together, built on the foundation of trust, compassion, and mutual respect. Emily and Paul, you two have the opportunity to build an amazing life together. You're blessed to share this experience with the loved ones gathered here to support you as you embark on this journey together. May you all remember and cherish this ceremony. On this day, with love, we will forever bind Emily and Paul together. Now I kindly ask the parents of Emily and Paul to please rise. The relationship between children and their parents is one that's often understated, yet very deep. And on one of the rare occasions when it can be publicly acknowledged is at a wedding ceremony. On this occasion, Emily's parents proudly stand here beside their daughter, representing her family, and Paul's parents proudly stand beside their son, representing his family. They are displaying for all of us to see their individual and combined love for Emily and Paul. So now I ask, who brings this man and this woman to be married to each other? You do. Are you willing to sustain and strengthen the marriage by giving Emily and Paul the public commitment of your love and support through all the ups and downs ahead of them? You do. Parents, thank you very much. You may be seated. Who has cause to believe that this couple should not be joined in marriage? We didn't discuss how long we should wait, because there wasn't a lot. But I think we'll continue. Marriage is more than a simple exchanging of rings or combining of material assets. Rather, it is an indescribably powerful shared commitment. While today I will legally bind you together, the truly important bond we form today are largely invisible to the world, existing primarily in the unfilled corners of your heart. Emily and Paul, take a moment to sense the tremendous amount of love radiating throughout this space. Marriage, regardless of any preconceived notions you might have, has the capacity to deepen and challenge and strengthen your relationship in ways you never thought possible. As we celebrate this bond of unity today, it is important that we keep in mind that while this is certainly an occasion of tremendous joy, the promises we witness here today are serious and life-altering commitments. It is with simultaneous feelings of elation and expressions of respect that we proceed. Emily and Paul exchanged their wedding vows to each other in a private and personal ceremony, committing their promise to love, care, and treasure one another. But their declaration of intent will be shared publicly here today for all of us to witness and be involved in. Emily and Paul, please join your hands. Emily, do you take Paul as your husband to honor, cherish, and love him from this day forward for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, for all of your days? And Paul, do you take Emily as your wife to honor, cherish, and love her from this day forward for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, for all of your days?
I I do.
Emily and Paul, while the words you have spoken have sealed your union, it is the combining of sands that truly symbolizes the melding of your two souls. So at this time, Emily and Paul should receive a vessel of different colors. Each of you holds now a vessel of sand. Allow this sand to represent your life, every thought that's ever crossed your mind, and every word that's ever crossed your lips. All of your victories and all of your failures, all of your joys and all of your sorrows. Every grain of sand is another moment, either a moment that has been or a moment that has yet to be. And now tilt your vessels forward and pour your sand into the vessel of marriage. Watch as the grains of sand mix together, forming one structure. So too today, as your two spirits come together to form one singular entity. Just as your combined sands have united to form a collection much grander than you ever could have accumulated on your own. Note also, now that combined, the sands may never be again separated. Your lives, like the sand, have become all the more grand for the involvement of your partner. Your spirits so intertwined that they may never again be truly torn asunder. As you move forth in life, keep your partner close to the heart, recognizing that they are an integral part of your being. The wedding rings perfectly symbolize the never-ending love you two have for each other. By exchanging these rings, you solidify a lifelong commitment to one another. The rings serve as a welcome and constant reminder of the bond you formed with your partner. Please place the ring on Paul's finger and repeat after me. Give you, Paul.
I, Emily, give you, Paul.
This ring as a symbol.
This ring is a symbol
Of my enduring love.
of my enduring love.
Just as the circle of the ring.
Just as the circle of the ring
Completes itself.
completes itself,
So you complete me.
so you complete me.
All the way. There you go.
Wait.
And Paul, please place the ring on Emily's finger and repeat after me.
Fingers so tiny. Okay.
I, Paul, give you, Emily,
I, Paul, give you, Emily,
this ring as a symbol
this ring as symbol
of my enduring love.
of my enduring love.
Just as the circle of the ring
Just as the circle of the ring
completes itself,
completes itself,
so you complete me.
so you complete.
All the way to the end. It's there. It's wonderful. Emily and Paul, by the power vested in me by the Universal Life Church and the state of New Jersey, I am pleased to pronounce you wife and husband, sealed together today in love and in law. Paul, you may now kiss the bride. Ladies and gentlemen, I now have the honor and privilege of presenting, for the first time, Mr. and Mrs. Paul and Emily Makarucha.